But probably just by like winning tournaments, I like came into play because I was interested in playing this one, and then I became more involved as like once you start winning, you sort of are, at least among like the North County people. I was sort of obligated to like get more involved.
Oh, you want to switch?
I see.
Because I was winning most of the like North County tournaments.
Debo also asked, what was your first tournament?
My first tournament. Does anybody remember Final Battle?
No.
Oh my god. So Final Battle was this infamous tournament that happened at this venue that got basically blacklisted by the SoCal Smash community.
Oh wow.
Because the guy who runs the venue is just kind of dumb. Also, I love this father-son action. Take that.
Action.
But it was SoCal before 2GG. SoCal didn't really have a lot of like national coverage. We didn't get a lot of players who came in. And one of the reasons for that was actually because one of our first tournaments we did was Final Battle. And it was like, I think January of 15, right after the game came out.
Okay.
And the reason it was so infamous is because the venue itself was woefully underprepared for the number of participants. And we had people from all over the world. And there was just like wait lists. The guy tried to DQ fucking Zero. It was like a whole thing. And I just remember that tournament didn't end until like, it's so bad! Until like 4 in the morning.
What?
Yeah, no, and that was my first tournament. And that venue I actually kept going to even after people blacklisted it.
Yeah.
But it was mostly because the second tournament I went to there, I did super well in.
Okay.
And it was like my first experience like feeling good about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. What about you, Rex? What was your first tournament?
I think I might have gone to Smash Lounge, but the first tournament I remember like competing in was like.
If you want to play doubles, that'd be cool.
Yeah, let's do that.
Was like an O-side Smash, if you remember that, run by the Chombros.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The Chombros were cool, and I played Kevin in the grand finals. IDK.
IDK? Oh. Yeah. Shoutouts to IDK, shoutouts to the Chombros. Scar, I'm gonna ask him that question. It's coming up. It's coming up.
We're gonna be red team. You're gonna be Cloud. I'm gonna be Bayonetta.
We could use that.
So Gluten, how'd you decide on Peach or your main?
For me, I had a lot of experience from Peach because I played her in every iteration of Smash to an extent, and I was a bit of a For Glory warrior with Peach at the launch of the game, and there was just something about the character that really stuck with me, and I put in a lot of hours like practicing. That being said, I am not ahead of the curve by any means because there's a lot of crazy technical Peaches like Razo.
Yeah. All the tournament stuff he does.
That's on your birthday.
So just because you like Peach, not because of any games you played with her?
I actually have played a lot of like one of my favorite games on the DS was Super Princess Peach.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And like looking back on it now, it's hilarious because it's such a sexist game.
Yeah.
Have you ever played it?
I've heard but I've heard that she saves Mario. No, wait. She saves Mario.
She does save Mario, and in that sense, it's not. But the main reason is because her whole shtick is like her powers come from her emotions. And you get her crying, and she makes the forest grow, and like she gets angry, and everything explodes and dies. Like, I'm a bad teammate, but my teammate is good.
So it's basically showing woman.
Oh yeah, and like when she gets like in love or something, she can fly. It's not actually that bad, and I love that game. It's just very funny because it's like not a great division.
That's cool. Rex, how'd you decide on Link?
So I think a lot of the like Link players are like big Zelda fans, and I like Zelda a lot. But it's like I like Smash more than I like Zelda.
What's your favorite Zelda?
Majora's Mask or Breath of the Wild though. Majora's Mask was my like childhood one. Breath of the Wild was really different than the Wild others. It's sort of like had a really cool open world thing going instead of having like sweet dungeons.
Yeah.
Because the dungeons are a little underwhelming in Breath of the Wild, but I think it's like an awesome game. But Majora's Mask just had like the craziest atmosphere. I really want Skull Kid to be an ultimate.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But
Dang, you guys are getting wrecked. What's going on? They're talking too.
and but I remember in Brawl I had 3 characters that I really liked. I liked Olimar. He was kind of my main in Brawl.
Oh wow.
And I really liked.
He was so good at Olimar. It made me so mad because I wasn't very good at Brawl.
You can have 6 Pikmin. I mean, you should be good.
Yeah, Olimar's really strong. It was kind of my experience with that. I didn't like compete. I liked Olimar a lot. I liked Pokemon Trainer a lot. I think Pokemon Trainer was super fun.
Yeah.
And Charizard is just not the same. I'm like the only person who liked the switching mechanic. And I'm so glad he's coming back.
Yeah.
And then my 3rd character was Link, who sucked in Brawl, but I thought was really fun. So Olimar was way worse and couldn't really be aggressive, and I kind of like to get in there with Olimar a little more.
Shane, the skill gap between Shane and I in Smash has never been larger than during the Brawl phase. Because I also became a total melee fag. Like, not like that's the bad thing to be, but I just didn't give Brawl time of day because it was a stupid game.
So slow, no
We
combos.
didn't really compete in Brawl. But Bumboy looked up all the like chain grabs and shit, so I had to.
And he was a Falco main.
Falco, of course.
Yeah.
He was happy during those times.
Yeah.
Oh, and in melee.
So I had to like compete. So I had to compete against the like bullshit, even though like I didn't know any of it. He like was doing all this like Dakish shit, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Link has Dakish in Brawl.
I never did it. Link apparently also.
Did you
had,
play Linkin Brawl? Because I don't
He was
remember.
like my second. He was my like 3rd favorite character.
Okay.
After Pokemon Trainer.
And Link after Pokemon Trainer and.
Caillou, what's up? Hey. If you guys have any questions, just keep it going. So Shane, I have a question for you. So why Pro Controller?
He just always has. He doesn't like the way. Well, he can't.
It's easier to jump cancel.
Oh, okay.
Up B, which is really important for Link and Sunstone Bowser.
So it has nothing to do with like how it does it feel different or better for you than a game controller?
It's just practice. I used to use a GameCube though.
Yeah, because I know Brawl, you can only use GameCube.
Yeah, I probably have the most experience with a GameCube controller across like all games.
Oh, I'm bad.
But because I started Smash 4 really late, but I played a little on the 3DS, where I was pretty good at jump canceling. And the button layout on
oh yeah, it's the same as
yeah. Oh, don't kill me! Don't kill me! Oh.
Well, we did that, Shane.
Are you ever like? Isn't it harder to like connect it? Is it more tedious?
I haven't found any problems with like lag.
No lag. Okay. But if there's, I don't think there's a lot of people with Pro controllers, so yeah, it should be good.
I'd say about like a 5th or a 6th who plays these Pro controllers. Sorry.
Gluten, what is a pet peeve that you have?
In
Life
general.
and Smash.
Yeah, general anything.
Okay, can I say a Smash pet peeve?
Sure.
Is when someone says they have 9 mains.
What?
Because I play or you know when someone's like, post your mains, I have 12. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, I play so many characters, and I don't claim to main any of them.
I see.
So that's just a little thing.
What about in real life?
I don't like people who are like really tough to talk to and very chatty, and not a lot of people like are able to always deal with that.
Yeah, I know that the mic is kind of low. I'm gonna put it closer to us then. Oh, okay.
I don't know how to do it. If my one failing is a Roy.
I'll forgive you.
Sorry, I'm gonna put this here. Sorry. Okay, now it should be closer to everybody. Let me know if it's better. I mean, that's all I can do. Sorry, because it was fine yesterday. What was the pet peeve you had in real life?
when people are hard to talk to or don't like open up easily.
Really
'Cause-
introverted.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like I'm a total extrovert, but I am like very open and talk a lot about my problems and stuff, and I think that that's a good quality in people.
Okay. Be friendly, sociable.
Yeah.
All that. What about you, Rex? Is that the only one you have? You're saying yes? Rex, any Smash or non-Smash pet peeves?
I don't know. I think in Smash at least it's like
I feel like you're a person who hates people easily. Like
people
you would ignore people that you don't like.
But that's not hate.
It's not hate. It's ignoring people you don't like.
I wouldn't say I hate people. I do like
What makes you ignore people? I don't know.
generally what makes me like
What triggers you?
like there are countless reasons why I like wouldn't talk to someone. You know, if I'm convinced they're like an awful person, usually I don't interact with them.
Like Atticus.
Okay, I guess. He's one of my boys' friends.
It's one of Eli's friends.
I'm convinced he's an awful person, so I don't hang out with him. He's upset.
He gets mad easy or like that, people like that?
He's just a shitty person.
Oh, no. And so that,
What about Smash? Any pet peeves in Smash?
and Smash, I've got like character gripes like everyone else.
Like, do you hate Bayo or anything like that?
He is one of the people that doesn't hate Bayo because he's good at fighting Bayo. But he
turns
would
out I am not.
Oh, well, he's good at fighting my Bayo, and he doesn't usually complain about it because I'm bad.
I actually have a funny story about the latest tournament in Bayo. So anyway, I was playing at IE, and there was a Bayo.
What Bayo?
Juice?
Oh,
I
yeah.
played Juice. Juice is good.
Yeah. Anyway, so he beats my Link, right? In like a best of 5. I'm like, shit, I used to like be good against Bayo. You know? And he was excited, so I couldn't do that. So anyway, I play him in losers finals and go Bowser.
You go Bowser?
Yeah, yeah.
Bowser's
love
not that
Bowser.
bad against Bayo because his
Yeah.
confirm almost always is true.
And I can't get Lich Time, which he killed me like 6 stocks in that best of 5. So anyway, I won 3-up.
Wow.
And then in the grand finals, I was playing Ghost, and he went Bayo and beat my Link too.
Again?
And then lost to my Bowser. So I guess I just need to like go.
You just need to be a Bowser mate.
Yeah, my Bowser won me all 4 of the games he was in.
Wow.
Yeah, Juice even went like Sonic on last game, and I lost too. It was pretty great.
Bowser Sonic?
Yeah.
Wow.
The thing is, like, Link Sonic sucks too, so.
Let me know if the volume's better, guys.
So I just need to like go Bowser. I suck against Bayo, I guess. I just need to go Bowser.
He's good against he's good at punishing Bayo, but there's just a lot of things about Bayo that you can't prepare for unless you fight her a lot.
Yeah, true. You have to
And I don't even like playing Bayo versus Shane because I don't know what it is. I have a love-hate relationship. Oh my god. I threw another turnip at him to save
That's a
him.
good thing, yeah.
Oh, it's a 5-stock? Come on, guys. What's going on here? So I have another question. So, who would you like to be sponsored by and why?
I don't know anyone, so I can't say.
But like, this could be a KFC or a restaurant, a real sponsor.
Like, you know how Shane Dawson got sponsored by Taco Bell and he did a
Something like
commercial
that.
with them?
Yeah.
It's very on brand.
Um,
He should be sponsored by a basketball shorts company. He should
Oh,
be sponsored by
yo.
Nike, even though Nike's canceled.
for Colin Kaepernick.
For some people.
I'd be down for a Nike.
Yeah, Nike would be cool.
But
Adidas, Rex style, limited edition.
I don't know enough about that sort of stuff to say.
Linky, you good. People are saying you're playing bad. Come on.
Nobody's playing bad.
No, you were playing pretty bad, but you were
Basketball. Okay, what about you?
I don't know. This isn't something I really think about. I gave Shane his answers. So
Coles,
he's thinking
Coles
mine.
sponsors you.
I'd be okay with that. If they gave me free clothes for life.
I
I'd
would not be
with it.
okay with my company sponsoring it. I I think they're evil.
What? And you work there?
I'm looking for them. No, I like everyone who works like except for my boss. My boss, I don't get along with her very well. But most of the people I get along with super well. But no, I think it's an evil corporation. Yeah.
Is it like a hierarchy kind of feel?
No, it's just like I think they do evil things. Like I think they
Yeah,
are
no,
immoral.
Colin told me some of that. Like how they will sometimes report differently on your payroll or something.
Yeah, they like don't give you all your time.
Yeah.
They get like really upset when you get overtime. And I think as like a testing corporation, they don't care about like
The actual people, right?
they only care about the people the clients who hire you, who are the people. They don't care about the like individual customers.
Oh, right.
Can you save me, Shane, or should I just cut
No.
this off? Alright.
Oh, I thought I was there.
So what has been your favorite tournament so far?
I used to go. I have nostalgia, so all of my answers are going to be about tournaments that not many people are going to remember. But I used to go to the Center of the Universe tournaments, Hodu.
Single tournaments or like venues?
Tournaments. Yeah, like this one night you did really well, a major you went to.
You beat Elegant at his first tournament, didn't you, Lyle?
Oh,
you
fun!
did?
I have a fun story about Elegant.
Oh.
Because he's a young Smasher, and
Yeah.
around the time Smash first came out, he wasn't actually like a player on the scene. He didn't come around until like 2015 spring, and he started out by going to Oomba, the tournament I frequented out, and my tournament actually.
Yeah.
And at my first ever tournament I ever held, he was there, and I remember thinking like, oh, this guy's gonna be a piece of cake.
Yeah.
And we go 2-1 in his favor in winter semis, and I was like, what the hell? I can't even beat my
Your
silly.
tournament,
Yeah, and in grand finals, I remember I was like, well, I'm gonna 6-0 you next. And he will attest to this story, by the way. I then proceeded to 6-0 him, but this was before he was a Luigi main, he was a Mario main.
Oh, wow.
And he got so frustrated after losing 4 games in a row, he went little back. But after that, I've never
That's how
beaten him.
you do it.
I've never beaten him again. And I also distinctly remember he would sometimes help me take the setups down after tournaments. And I remember having a talk with him after like a particularly brutal day where he beat me really bad. And I was like, you know, like, not everyone has the stuff to be a top player, but you do. I remember I told him that. And the next year was when he started to make waves.
Wow. You're responsible for Rex. You're responsible for
I was
Elegant.
not responsible for Elegant, but I got to see him grow.
Wow.
And then I took a bit of a hiatus from the Smash scene, and when I came back, he was so much better than me.
Yeah, he improved in such a short time.
Well, because he puts in the work, and he has really good like fundamentals and conversions.
And he was a high school kid, so I mean, you have more time than him.
Oh yeah, he was like, he had just turned 15, I think, when
Wow.
Smash 4 came out.
What about you, Rex? What's your favorite tournament ever?
I'm pretty partial to some nowheres. This last Great Force might have been my best, like, results-wise.
Who's that?
Oh, I can't believe you're alive.
Gluten, what's your favorite console and video game?
Favorite console, can I say PC? Sorry.
No, it doesn't count.
Favorite console is definitely the GameCube then, because my childhood was a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle,
Hey,
a
Sonic
lot
Heroes?
of, I loved Sonic Heroes.
Yes.
I was a Sonic fan for a very long time, and also I can't of course forget Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, it's my...
The water! Sunshine, what, is that your favorite game? What's your favorite game?
My favorite game, well, on a console,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle just for the Chow Garden.
The Chow.
That I
yes.
have such great memories of that Chow Garden.
They're pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Did you ever have a Chow die on you? Like they turn into the cocoon
I
and die?
figued out how to prevent that from happening.
You
Then
used
that's
exit,
abuse.
right? You
Yeah,
exit in the
and
second?
I never let it
Yeah.
happen.
That was like the worst thing that happened to me. He was my first
Wow, you must have led a very privileged life.
My first child died on me.
Oh, I know, it was so sad. And then eventually I got the action replay and I got myself all
Oh,
the
you
hack
cheated.
chows.
Wow.
Well, no, I used to race them, but there's some chows like the Tails chow and the Knuckles chow that you can only get by hacking the game.
Oh, that's I didn't know that.
But fun fact, if you get them in that way, they will always have very bad like natures on their stats. Because remember how they would have like D, A, B, C, D, that for their the best
Oh,
with
yeah,
double
yeah.
Fs.
Did you ever keep on wait. You know how when you put it on the Game Boy and then you say goodbye to them.
You know, I played Sonic Advance, but I only played Sonic Advance 3, so I couldn't actually like use that feature ever, and I always regretted it. Using that was actually a way to get a lot of the chows that you had to hack to get.
Or were you an angel or double? Or neutral?
Sure, you had both.
I had everything, but I primarily liked the Dark Garden because I was edgy.
Really? I mean, I feel like it was boring setting, but like...
The Hero Garden had the best garden, the worst chows. The Neutral Garden had the best chows, but like also kind of a boring garden. And then the Dark Garden I kind of liked because of the graves and shit. I don't know. I
like the pool of blood. That's
Yeah.
what I was about that. I don't remember what that was about that game, but I remember the pool of blood.
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is actually how Eli and I became friends.
Oh, wow.
Because we had both just gotten transferred to... We went to the same elementary school first, and then we weren't actually that good of friends. And then in 5th grade, we both got transferred to the same elementary school. And we became...
Oh, that was a mistake!
That was godlike game!
If you guys remember Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, you can weigh in. Let me know if you guys do. What chow are you guys? Oh, Shane, what chow were you?
I didn't play that game.
At all?
Shane was busy playing Melee.
I didn't own Melee.
He also played Custom Robo.
Custom Robo was a fucking cool game.
I never got good at that game, and I got my ass kicked by Eli. And back then, Eli sucked.
Have you guys ever heard of Gotcha Force?
I know the cruel mistress that is Gotcha by playing online gambling games like Fire Emblem Heroes.
Oh. No, there's a game for games. It was very obscure.
Anybody here play Cube of War?
Why did we get player?
I don't know. Is that for GameCube or?
Yeah. Oh, that was a good combo too.
Have you guys played it in the chat? What about you, Shane? What's your favorite console and video game?
So the only console I really own was the N64. And I really like a lot of games on that. That's probably when I played the most video games. Like in my house.
Is it Majora's Mask? I'm guessing.
Well, I actually couldn't beat Majora's Mask when I was little because I didn't understand how puzzles work.
It was tough too. You had a time limit and stuff.
Yeah, Majora's Mask was a cool game. I ended up like... Oh, sorry.
I could have grabbed release.
You ended up what?
I ended up going through with my sister as like an adult and playing all the Zelda games, including Majora's Mask. But I just like remembered it from when I was a kid. I had like never beaten it then, and we like beat it and got the first Mask and everything. But so I won. But probably Majora's Mask, Super Smash Bros, and Banjo.
Ooh, Banjo. Which one?
Mostly Banjo 2.
Yay!
Banjo 2 was like, I think it was a better game than
Me
Banjo
too.
3.
Honestly.
It had really cool multiplayer and stuff.
Yes.
Like the Target Spawn's Temple thing.
The what? Which one?
The shootouts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those were the shit.
I prefer the one was it in the temple one was okay, but
There's the barn one. And
the barn one it's a big square.
Yeah, that one was
I like
cool
that
too.
one. Yeah.
I realized
then
like
soccer, they had soccer. With the,
the stonies.
the stones, yeah.
No.
No, what are you doing?
Oh,
So what's your favorite game then?
probably one of those three.
Probably Banjo 2. He talks about Banjo the
I
most.
do. Yeah, I
It's awesome.
desperately like Banjo and
It's
want
actually
him
my
to be
favorite game ever too.
Banjo 2. Yeah.
I loved that game as a kid, but it was hard for me to figure out.
And it was hella funny. Kazooie was like the shit.
Yeah.
Like, cause there are all sorts of like these bosses where you get into their boss place, and they're just like, "Hey, what's up? Like, we're just stopping through," and they're like, "Oh, okay, that's no biggie." And they
It's
like,
so meta too. Yeah.
and Kazooie's like, "Yeah, but fuck you." Like,
Okay, but did,
and then you have to fight them. Yeah.
did anybody play Kirby games?
No.
I played a little Dreamland
Oh,
and
Kirby
a lot
Air
of Kirby Air
Air
Ride.
Ride.
Yeah,
Air Ride was my everything
City
as a kid.
Trial.
I know.
City
Why
Trial
didn't they
was
ever
the-
bring it back?
I don't know.
So that and Pokemon Snap would have been the sickest Wii game.
Yeah.
I know. They were made for the Wii.
I don't know. I don't know how
I mean,
like,
no, they should
They
have.
should have, yeah.
I don't know how Pokemon Snap never made it. into the
Like,
Wii. That's
design-wise, it's one of the only things that works with Wii controls.
You're right. Man, those were
Like, I just don't get it. Maybe, like, it was a rights thing. Like, maybe they had someone else do Pokemon Snap and they had rights. I like Pokemon Go.
Do you guys play Pokemon World 4?
No. I don't play that much video games anymore. Basically just Smash.
And Shane doesn't even play Smash that often. He's just a game prodigy. I almost destroyed your shield, sorry.
Yeah. That one's...
Where do you
Oh,
So, for both of you, who is your favorite doubles partner? I'm guessing both of you are...
My favorite doubles partner, if I can't say Shane, it's probably when I used to do doubles with Sonic Mega.
Oh, cool.
We had like some good seasons taking like game sets off of like people like Tyrant and Xax and stuff. And we used to go to that tournament DVDA in Vegas.
What about you, Shane? Who's your doubles partner?
probably Wire UI. It's from Wire Gluten.
Okay.
Not Kong, unfortunately.
Yeah, I heard you guys teamed up once.
Colin Howe?
Yeah.
Um,
Didn't you team up?
yeah, maybe one time. Yeah, we didn't win.
Yeah.
I hate this game.
What are your goals in Smash for both of you?
Oh, I'm so bad. My goal is to not do that all the time. Also, I can't believe I hadn't died.
Like, now that Ultimate is coming, what are your goals?
For Ultimate or
My
for
goals
my
are
last
just
game?
to show up more. I had like a lot of personal stuff get in the way of my Smash career during Smash 4, and a lot of my fondest memories are from Smash tournaments. So that's like I guess what I would say.
Okay. You, Shane, do you want to be a PGR or anything?
PGR? I think, sorry.
Got him. I'm shulking it up.
I'm trying to think. I try not to think of it as like long-term goals. I'm intrigued. So I kind of got a late start on Smash 4, right? And I didn't own the console. But I'm looking to get Ultimate. And I am gonna start at the same time as everyone else. So I'm kind of intrigued with what I'm gonna do.
Oh, true.
Because I started like 2 years after like AC and Ballin and those guys.
Yeah.
That's
a good point. Who would you say is your rival?
My rival?
You're like a friendly
Ballin.
rival.
Is yours a rival?
No.
Well, mine?
I mean, Ballin is Shane's white whale. He's had the taste, but
I've beaten him.
no, exactly. You've had the taste,
I've
but
had the
you
taste.
can't like land it.
Yeah. All the other guys I like have beaten more than one. Maybe. He's the person who beats me.
He's the one he talks about his losses to the most.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be something like.
Because like he beats AC enough to not care about losing to AC.
Yeah, I have a much better record than his.
Anybody who doesn't play Naked Shulk is dead to me.
You don't like his biker gear?
No, it's fine. It's just Naked Shulk is best Shulk.
So do you say Fallen?
I would not say Fallen. I think he's
Maybe
better than-
Phoenix, just because Phoenix and you have such a back and forth record. Literally back before Phoenix got used to losing to Rex, he used to get so salty whenever Rex would win because he plays Link and he usually would rage him out. And at one point, he got fared. He got fared off the side of the Smashville platform at 40%, and he literally would not stop talking about it after the whole tournament. He's like, I died at 40, and it's like, bitch, you killed him at 0 with your Sonic shenanigans.
Yeah.
I want to know.
I actually do love Phoenix, let me just say, but he's just sometimes a little funny.
Yeah, he could be a rager.
I want to note that the Smashville thing has happened many, many times. With
Oh yeah, I should clarify that that's not the first time it even happened.
What's Smashville thing?
Him dying early off the
So
Smashville
Link
platform.
is really good at killing people with his fair on the Smashville platform. At 50%.
In a similar vein to Peach.
Yeah.
Rage, I'm guessing.
No. It can kill you no rage.
Wow.
I killed someone no rage at 50. I chasing them all around.
I lost all my momentum.
Do you feel nervous playing on or off stream?
Not really. I don't like to embarrass myself on stream though, and I have before. Like my set versus Ghost at MSM, I had been like pretty retired, and it was my first time seeing a lot of people in the area. And my one stream match, I just got like fair plus tool 3 times.
Yeah, Ghost is pretty good at that.
And keep in mind, my Fox experience is Shane, and Shane is a Fox secondary. He's not a Fox main.
I wasn't playing Fox at the time. Either.
Yeah. But like, I'm not like bad at the Fox matchup. Back when Nigel was a Fox main, I beat him a couple times. I've beaten Candy in friendlies. I've beaten Larry in friendlies, but they were just those. Larry was so sweet when I was like learning Smash up in the area. He used to be at like every tournament I would go to, and he would sometimes have like sit-down sessions telling me what I was doing wrong.
Yeah, super nice.
Him and Zenyu both.
Yeah.
Because him and Zenyu used to be like a package deal at these tournaments. They would still go to UGC because they wanted their money.
Yeah. I call him my
Good players have the least screwballs.
Good what?
Good players have the least screwballs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what about you guys? Do you feel nervous on or off stream?
I'm pretty okay with both.
Both? Okay.
He's used to being in grand finals on stream anyway.
Oh.
It's a lot of practice then.
Yeah, I get on stream enough that like,
what has been your what?
well, Lyra, who's been your bracket demon?
Oh, my bracket demon?
Dinky don't move.
Let me think about that one.
It's recording right now, but I think our internet went off. So it's gonna come back up in like 30 seconds. But it's still recording.
Well, it'll give me time to think. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because I don't have as much frequent success beating PR people as Shane does. Honestly, my PR demon is fucking Shane. Because I've played him so many times in tournament and I've never won. And Shane and I don't like, he doesn't always beat me.
No, we normally have pretty close sets.
Yeah, we do have close sets. Oh, did you take my stuff?
Yeah,
I would have gone into shield mode. Yeah, I would also say Phoenix. I've beaten Phoenix before, and I've come very close a couple other times, and in general, like, I always feel like I'm just a step behind him.
One little mistake.
Last time we played a set, he even told me, he's like, oh, you almost had that. Because I then killed myself. You can do this, Shane. That was the Eli.
No!
Oh, what? No.
Oh my god!
way.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, that was so close.
No way! I read it too.
You dumb bitch.
What?
I'm kidding.
thought I
I'm kidding.
did it.
Shane, the dumbest things about Shane is that he's not great at sarcasm, and I'm a very sarcastic person. Speaking of, oh my god, look at all those Greninja kills.
Dang.
You even killed Mario.
Winky, what did you do? That match.
I'm gonna switch, I think. Can only handle so much shout.
Hey, let's check if that white cable is unplugged. Just make it tight. Yeah. Okay.
Someone I've been really proud of lately is Taternator. Somebody I used to always like hang out with in the LA area because he would always come to my tournaments and stuff. And he's improved by like leaps and bounds.
Yeah. And he's still using Bowser Jr.
Yes. The last time I sold him, he said he was considering Bayonetta, but I knew deep down that he wouldn't.
No.
I know half the reason Tater plays Bowser Jr. is to John about Bowser Jr. Instead of helping your combo, Shane, I decided to get hit by your throw, if that's okay.
Oh, sorry. Part of the Bowser experience.
Ah! That was a great combo. Thank you.
That's one of my best Fox time of all time, by the way. Holy. Oh, are you looking up the thing? I thought you were like looking for something.
No, he's looking at the gameplay block.
Sorry.
You can't see the TV?
can't see the TV or game plan?
Yeah, in San Diego, I feel like I've got a pretty good record against everyone other than the top 3 guys. And AC and Phoenix, it's that's not fair.
You think if you travel more, you'd be a lot better?
I think if he practiced more, he'd be a lot better. And I think that part of it is that Shane has always had a tenuous relationship with like how much he wants to try.
I was thinking about going hard this season because it's kind of the last season, and I got off to a really good start. And see maybe if I can get on like the SoCal live. Because, like, I should just kill you. I don't know how I'm doing like this.
And then MSM just did that.
In Vegas, right?
What?
In Vegas, right?
No, MSM.
MSM is Mega Smash Mondays.
Yeah.
We've been to it.
Yeah,
It's where you
Eli
lost
said-
to Razo.
Yeah, Eli said it was in Vegas.
Eli is usually wrong.
Huh?
I mean, Vegas has a esports arena. That's what he meant.
I don't know. Yeah, I know where MSM was. I'm interested in the people I'm interested in playing are actually Peter Nigger and Elegant. I think they're 2 people who I've got. What do you do?
Sorry, I was just ruining your life.
Because I think they're both really good matchups for lane. And I usually have to play with unfavorable matchups. I think that's a good one.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Luigi's link favorite by a little bit. And I think Bowser Jr. is link favorite by a lot.
Yeah, you make it very clear that you do not think that Bowser Jr. does well versus Link. But that could have something to do with the fact that Shane single-handedly assassinated Vice-Script's
Twist
career.
it. So twist it to the no, the white one. That one. Twist it to the left. That one. That way. And then pull it up when you twist it. Just a small fix. Yeah, keep twisting.
I'd rather do singles, I think.
Alright, you guys can
That way we can like
help.
talk.
Yeah.
Wants to
Alright,
stay in?
twist it. Left.
Oh shit.
Are you in check still? Yeah.
You're here though. Why are you?
Well, testing.
I know I'm crazy dialing. I have a theory that he becomes something bad movement. No, I'm not with the down air.
You're not.
I'm not. They just do laggy. It's like links down air. Which I used to do on that and they're not too.
I remember that.
It used to like, well the thing is it looks so good some of the time.
Let me know when you get it up. You got it up? And then put it
I'm
back
bad.
in and twist it to the right.
Yeah, I was sort of thinking how I'm like sort of in a really bad region to be like a link main because everyone has like Scizor practice and everything's like, you know, it's all like boxes and things.
And Meta Knight's even, but Meta Knight is fine.
I think I did okay versus Ido and AC.
What's Link's worst matchup?
Arguably Fox. Diddy's pretty freaking bad. Sheik's pretty freaking bad. It might be Sheik. I just don't play Sheiks that much, but I I think it's terrible based on what I've seen. um, he just like nothing of his is good against Sheep. Which is kind of how his bad matchups go, is like a lot of his stuff just does nothing. And against Sheep just like nothing. Yeah.
But then she can still like you can kill her and like.
Yeah, but you can't really open her up the same way
Put it
you
back in?
can against other characters. I was under the impression before I played some Sheeps that like you could sort of you could sort of like outrange them, but I do not think that's really the case.
Like, is it plugged in like hard? Oh no, it's good. It's good. It's good now. Yeah.
Because Boomerang and Bombs both suck against Sheik.
Fox just can sometimes get in and make Link have to like think quick, and that's not what he's good at.
Yeah, he can sort of overwhelm Link. He's just so much faster.
Yeah, that's good. That means it's connecting. And we should be live in the next 10 seconds. Come on, connect. Sorry, just watch out with the cable, Linky, just in case. Come on. Do you prefer doubles or singles?
There was a long time where I preferred doubles, but I prefer singles. I am not like incredible at doubles, and did you really just JV3 him?
No way, Linky. That's the first time.
That's the first time you've ever been JV3'd?
I've never gave you 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh shit.
My first tournament, I was JV3'd by Larry.
Oh shit.
How does
I
it
had to
feel?
play
Was that on
Larry.
stream?
Larry?
Are you
Larry Lur.
No, you got some.
Okay. That's fine.
Reconnecting.
It says unconnected.
Are we live? Check the stream.
Checking. Well, you know,
Welcome to the chat room. It says to me. Is it not? If not, I can restart the chat.
you're not live.
I'm not live, alright. The screen might go black for like 2 seconds, so watch out.